Hey everyone, Shibata here and welcome back to our new Japan Universe mode, and this is our first part of the Wrestlekingdom pay-per-view. A big one tonight, the two semi-finals from our G1 Climax Festival, and Ibushi versus Ospreay for the Never Openweight Championship. But first of all, then we do have this semi-final match from our G1 Climax Festival. Finn Balor takes on Katsuyori Shibata. Here we go then, first up in this match that is Finn Balor, done so well so far to get to this point in the competition. So far only losing one match, and that was to... That was to Shibata, wasn't it? I think it might have been actually in the group stage. I'm not going to go through it, it's too complicated. No, I think Finn lost to Suzuki. Shibata lost to Finn, I seem to recall. Either way, this is the semi-finals. And Shibata looking ready for action here this evening. And here we go. The bell goes, we're underway. Wrestlekingdom is starting. Now, this is a little bit of a win-win slash lose-win scenario for these guys. Of course, the winner of this match will go on to our main event of part 3 of this pay-per-view to fight out for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And, of course, the winner of this tournament. Whereas the loser of this match will go into the match just before that one and fight it out against the loser of the other semi-final for the Intercontinental Championship. So either way, these guys are going to end up in a championship match. It's just whether they go for the IWGP or the Intercontinental. So this is not the worst time to lose, to be honest with you. But, of course, both guys are not going to want to lose. They're going to want to get through to that next round and see exactly how far they can go in this competition. Shibata now taking Balor down that stiff shoulder block and slamming him arm first into the mats. Before dropping a boot right in the face of Finn Balor. Shibata clubbing blow to the back of Finn Balor. A boot, wow, went for the boot in the chest, but Finn managed to slap it away and then catches him with that running forearm. Nice jawbreaker there by Shibata. Went for the clothesline, but Finn caught him with the drop kick, or the drop toe hold, should I say. So, of course, don't forget, like I said earlier on, we have got next up for you in this episode, Kota Ibushi versus Will Ospreay. Best 2 out of 3 falls to become the first Never Openweight champion in this universe mode. And then our main event of part number 1 is going to be AJ Styles versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. And the winner of that one will join the winner of this one in the main event of part number 3. So by the end of this 3-part pay-per-view, there's 9 matches altogether. I believe we should crown every single champion we are going to have, which is pretty cool. I'm enjoying this so far. I do like these little tournaments before Universe mode, however, it's not always the way it's going to be because of certain things. I mean, like NXT UK, for example, there's no reason to have a tournament because we already have the champ. Maybe we can have a tag team tournament, or we'll have a women's tournament. I'm not sure. Well, we'll do some. We'll do something to make it interesting. Nice clothesline there by Shibata. Brings Finn back up to his feet. Nice by Shibata. Once again brings Finn back up, and Shibata using his superior striking and strength in this match here against Finn. Locks in that sleeper hold into a jawbreaker. I still never watched the whole of Wrestlekingdom yet. I've watched it all the way up till the 3 main matches. So I've yet to see... the... who is it? Is it Okada versus Jay White? Tanahashi versus Omega? And Naito versus Jericho. I haven't seen those 3 matches yet, but so far I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen. It's been a good show. It's been, don't get me wrong, it's not been like overly amazing, but it's what these pay-per-views are normally like. They're pretty good the whole way through, and then the main few matches are what really just takes it to the next level. I mean, balance-wise, the matches, I think I preferred the matches on paper in previous years, to be honest with you, on paper. But we'll see how it goes in the ring. I was going to watch them last night, but I ended up working on a Saturday, which I wasn't happy about. And I had like 3 hours of the pay-per-view left, and it was midnight, and I thought I've got to get up in bloody 6 hours. I probably should go to bed at some point. Either way, Shibata has just bloody won this match. Wow, out of nowhere. I was blabbing on about my personal life, and Shibata goes on, wins the match. And Shibata is going to be in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom to fight it out for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And Finn Balor will also be on the same show, but the match ahead of it, when he fights against the loser of tonight's later match for the Intercontinental Championship. Either way, we're going to end up with two fantastic champions at the end of the... well, we're going to end up with lots of fantastic champions, actually. We remember what the Fatal 4 for the United States Championship on the next episode as well, which is... oh, I've got the paperwork in front of me. Jeff Cobb... Jericho... Omega... and somebody else. God knows. Either way, that's a great win there for Shibata. It's time to crown our first champion. And here we go then, here's that second match of the evening, the Never Openweight Championship. That's right, we're copying real life as Kota Ibushi takes on Will Ospreay, but this time, best 2 out of 3 falls. And here we go then, first we have got Kota Ibushi. Now, I will try and stay away from any results of Wrestle Kingdom, just in case you haven't watched it, but it may slip out. I do apologise ahead of time if it does, but I will try and stay away from that. But this was a very, very good match. It actually opened the show, which surprised me a bit. I thought it would be quite high up the card, but it's a great way to start. Two fantastic athletic abilities. And here then comes, making his first appearance in this universe so far, we have got Mr. Will Ospreay. Looking pretty awesome, actually, Will Ospreay. It's nice to see a really good core of him, actually. And that's what it's for then, the Never Openweight Championship. So I feel like in this one, Ibushi may have a slight advantage. No, he won't do, actually, no. I don't know, it's difficult to say. Ibushi so far lost his first 2 matches, but then won the last one. I don't know if that really gives him a momentum boost or a cold streak, I'm not sure. And Will Ospreay, of course, making his first appearance so far in this universe, so that's going to be probably helpful for him. Nice boot right across the chest and a boot in the leg as well. Now I feel like we would use the Never Openweight Championship very much like it was originally designed in New Japan, a way to bring in newer names, a way to showcase young up-and-comers. I feel like that's the best way for it to be. So probably what we'll do with this championship, maybe a lot of open challenges. I feel like this championship is going to be the one that probably will change hands the most often. It's not just going to be for wrestlers like this. However, this is very much a style that I think suits this belt quite nicely as well. Sort of like a step up this from the junior heavyweights, I feel. But yeah, I think it's going to be quite a fun little belt to do. I've got some ideas already of a few people that I would like to bring in to New Japan into our universe mode via this option. So that'd be a nice way of introducing a couple of new names. Nothing major, nothing like... they're wrong, we're not going to get like The Rock or someone turn up and fight for it. It's nothing stupid like that. It should all be stuff that is realistic to real life, that what could happen in real life. I've already got the first name lined up, and I think it's absolutely perfect for this, to be honest with you. But yeah, that'll be moving forward into the actual universe mode. Of course, that is going to be on a separate playlist, but hopefully there'll be a link to that somewhere. Of course, remember, if you ever struggle to find stuff, then always check out the blogger. There's always a link for it in the description below in these videos. And the blogger will give you a link to basically every universe mode. It's basically like a massive content sheet. It'll tell you all the different tournaments, all the different universe modes we've ever done, and there'll be a link to each playlist for YouTube. So it's really easy to find what you're looking for that way, rather than having to try and go through all the different playlists and crap like that, really. Nice running knee strike there by Kota Ibushi into the pin. Only a 1 count. Ibushi now bringing Ospreay back up, and Ospreay sending Ibushi face first into the mat. Now standing shooting star. Ibushi now Ospreay stalking Ibushi in the corner. Nice, rolled over with the DDT. Remember, this is a best 2 out of 3 falls match. So you have to win 2 matches, basically. Nice takedown there by Ibushi. And rolling Ospreay through as well with the Hurricanrana. Ibushi now up on the top turnbuckle. Maybe looking for that Phoenix. Yes, there's a Phoenix splash by Ibushi. Straight into the pin. 1, 2. Oh. And Ospreay kicks out. Ibushi can't believe it. He thought that was the first fall. Getting right in the referee's face. The referee just moves straight out of the way like he doesn't really care, to be honest with you. Ospreay taking Ibushi down now, slamming a boot right into the gut. And a big boot again by Ospreay, who's now going to head up to the top himself. A bit of a tricky year this year, Ospreay, with injuries and so forth. Went for the inverted 450. That's not going to help because some of the injuries he have had were involving his ribs. T-bone style suplex there by Ibushi. Ibushi now double clotheslines. Ducks a clothesline of Ospreay, then into a pop-up dropkick. So yeah, we should crown all of our champions by the end of this. I think we've got United States Junior Heavyweight Tag. And there we go, straight jacket German for the first fall for Kota Ibushi. So we've got the Never Openweight here, of course. We've got the Junior Heavyweight Tags, the Junior Heavyweight and the United States Championship in the next video. Then in the final video, we've got the actual Tag Team Championships, the Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, the Intercontinental, and the overall IWGP Heavyweight Championship as well. Oh, God. I just got really tired there all of a sudden. Massive yawn. I do apologise for that. Like I said, I was up very early this morning to go to work, which I wasn't happy about, on a Saturday. Ospreay now looking for that tornado DDT, rolls it through. And Ospreay, of course, there's a bit of a stupid sentence about to say that. Ospreay needs to get the next fall, of course he does, because if he loses the next fall, then he's out. Looking for that big boot in the spine of Ibushi. Ospreay now pops up to that top turnbuckle. Went for a shooting star, and again Ibushi got the knees up. Ibushi sends Ospreay into the corner. Looks to follow with a boot, but Ospreay avoided, then got caught in the power slam. Ibushi, brutal clothesline. I love the way, I noticed this when I was watching Wrestle Kingdom as well yesterday. I love the way that they were sponsored by Pac-Man. I thought it was really cool. You see it there, in the background, the black patch with the Pac-Man ghosts on. I thought it was really cool. As Ibushi stalking Ospreay, takes him up, looking for the Ibushi bomb. That sit out last ride. And that could be enough to gain Ibushi the Never Openweight Championship. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Kota Ibushi victorious and becomes the first confirmed champion of our New Japan Universe mode. Ibushi just too much for Ospreay here. Interesting. I didn't quite expect that, to be honest with you. And like I said, this championship will probably change hands quite often. I know they were saying in Wrestle Kingdom, when I watched it as well, that the Never Openweight Championship changed hands 6 times in 2018. It is very much more designed like that. It's more designed like a television championship, old style, where the belt would be defended very, very often. It's the same sort of thing we're going to do here. Like I said, I think very much a way to bring new talents in, so a way to, not solely bring new talent in, but trying to like push people from the junior heavyweight division upwards, and trying to bring in a few new names as well, just to try and, stir the pot a bit. But either way, there we go. Kota Ibushi holds his new championship up high. He is your Never Openweight champion. Good times. And here is your main event. It's the second of our 2 semi-finals. The winner of this one will join Shibata in the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and the loser joins Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. And first of all, then, we have the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Now, something in this match is going to have to break because both these guys so far are undefeated in this tournament. Both won all 3 of their group matches and, of course, won the quarterfinal as well. So someone's going to continue their undefeated streak here this evening, and somebody's going to lose their first match in this universe. And here then comes Hiroshi Tanahashi. Like I said, he won all of his matches so far, all 3 group stage matches, and his quarterfinal as well. And we are underway. AJ going for that first start once again, looking for that clothesline. Completely missed it though. And like I said before, it's been a weird one in our previous universe modes. Tanahashi and Okada has always struggled, both of them. They've never really performed as I would like them to perform. However, in this one, Okada once again has been absolutely terrible, losing, I think, all 3, if not 2 of his matches in the group. But Tanahashi's done fantastically well, so we might have to just try and give Okada a bit of a push somehow, just to try and push him, because I would like to see Okada do well in our universe mode. And I am sort of considering maybe making, I don't know, I was considering maybe making New Japan a longer one because of the size of the roster. At the moment, I've got 50 people for the roster. And there's still a few that I need to download as well. So it's going to be quite a massive roster. And I'd rather do lots of episodes that are shorter than stupidly long ones, as we've said before. Because I don't think they really work too well, to be honest with you. So it'd be interesting to see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what the views are like when we get towards the end. And if the views are good, then we might stick at it. Or then again, we've got NXT UK and Lucha Underground that have both got a lot of votes as well. So maybe we'll do those first, and then maybe we'll have a look at either doing something fresh afterwards or revisiting one of these universe modes for a second season. I'd like to do the all-female one at some point as well, the Mae Young Classic, even if it's just a shorter one. But Tanahashi's in control now. He's going to head up top. Does he have a high-fly flow? No, he's just for a big elbow instead. Oh, just a 2 count. Brings AJ back up. AJ there with a forearm and then a running forearm as well. Tanahashi slowly getting back up to his feet. And AJ caught him right across the face with that knee. Now front chancery into a dragon screw. AJ now dropping his body weight on that bent arm as well. And now it's AJ heading up top. Went for a big frog splash of his own. Maybe trying to utilize the high fly flow. Trying to almost, I don't know, throw a bit insult into injury. Getting through is one thing, but getting in by using your opponent's finish maneuver is a right cheeky way of doing it. Both guys back up on their feet though. AJ breaking free with the elbows into the gut. And then he's going to roll Tanahashi through into the calf crusher. Ref, Tanahashi's foot was on the bottom rope, but he does not care. But no, Tanahashi is able to break it free. Whether AJ knew the situation and just released, I'm not sure. But it shouldn't have been allowed to be held anyway, to be honest with you. When that submission was first put in, there was a definite foot by Tanahashi on that bottom rope. Tanahashi now air guitaring away. Forearm, another forearm on AJ. Runs into a sling blade. And look where AJ's position, but no. Tanahashi decides it's not time for a high fly flow. A second sling blade. Now into the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Tanahashi brings AJ back up to his feet now. Into a shin breaker. And now a dragon screw as well. Now Tanahashi does head up top, looking for that high fly flow, but AJ got the knees up. AJ front chancery, Tanahashi breaks free. It's so back and forth at the moment. It's running forearm by Tanahashi in the corner. And looks for a bow and arrow submission hold. Tanahashi once again just seems to be in control here, Tanahashi. Every time AJ tries to get any offense going, Tanahashi just seems to be that one step ahead. AJ taking Tanahashi onto the shoulders, but Tanahashi slides free into that reverse DDT. Can say, just always seems to be one step ahead at the moment, Tanahashi. AJ just missing that half a yard. Great sling blade once again for the third time in this match. Again brings AJ back up to his feet. Tanahashi springs him off the ropes. Went for the drop kick to the knee, but AJ jumped over it and said, "Not today," before being caught with a dragon screw. Just like you're wasting time there, AJ. You should have just gone for it. Oh, nice. Tanahashi rolls AJ up dead center of the ring into a cloverleaf, but the leg strength of AJ was enough to break him free. Running forearm there by Tanahashi to take it. AJ Styles back down. Tanahashi rolling through. And Tanahashi just slowing the pace of the match down now with this headlock. Just stopping AJ from getting up on his feet. That's the cleverest thing to do for Tanahashi. AJ grounded is a very minute version of AJ. However, Tanahashi now heads up to the top once again. We've seen this high fly flow flail once. And we see an elbow drop fail this time. AJ now rolls Tanahashi through once again into another calf crusher. Again, Tanahashi, I think that's just dodgy camera angles there, but it looks to me like Tanahashi could hook his back foot on the ropes, but doesn't seem to be able to. AJ now stalking Tanahashi. Looks like he's going to go for it. Hooks him. Gets the arms into the Styles Clash. Rolls it through. There's the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And AJ Styles is going on to join Shibata in the main event for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. And Hiroshi Tanahashi is going to join Finn Balor in a match for the Intercontinental Championship. Right, there's part 3 of our video sorted now then. It's going to be a really good one, that is, I think. I really honestly thought that that AJ may have missed his opportunity with those 2 failed calf crushers, but I was wrong. And that was really, really well played. AJ, I thought at this point in time when he just let go of that calf crusher, I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And obviously he's decided that going for the Styles Clash in that situation with a much better option, and it did pay off. So there we go. AJ Styles victorious, and will join Shibata in the main event and the finals of our G1 Climax. And of course a chance to win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. But it's not all doom and gloom for Tanahashi. Like we say, Tanahashi will now face off against Finn Balor for the Intercontinental Championship. So, we're back again tomorrow for our next part of this Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view. Tomorrow we will crown 3 more champions, which is the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, it's the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and the United States Championship. And then in part 3, in a couple of days' time, we'll crown the Tag Team Championships, the Intercontinental Champion, and the IWGP Heavyweight Champion as well. And of course, the final of our G1 Climax Festival. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this one, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you would like to see some more. I have been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon, well tomorrow actually, for some more New Japan action. Bye.
Shame, the one to do.